some of my words. Here we go. She finally met a man that's gonna put her first. Well, I'm wide awake, she's no trouble sleeping. Cause when her heart breaks, no, it don't break even, no. What am I supposed to do when the best part of me was always you? And what am I supposed to say when I'm all choked up that you're okay? I'm falling to pieces.
I gotta take that music off there, I'm gonna get muted, everybody. We're about to do the Dish Excellence Awards. I don't know if you can hear me or not, I hope you can. I can't have that music playing though, because that's not legal, I don't think. So I'm gonna unmute it here, or unmute the TV when it starts up. I think I can hear somebody. Misty, you got me in there? Yeah, does it sound okay? Okay. And I just locked my keys in the camper, if anybody cares about that. So, RV Swag is bailing me out again. My steps quit working the other day, and they came out and fixed it, so pretty amazing. Thank you, Mitch and RV Swag. I hope they can get me in, because we got stuff, don't we? We got stuff today.
Got stuff today.
My dog's ready to go over there. The award started at 11. I told you guys I'd put it on. Hi, Lisa. I don't know what camera I'm looking at. I think that one. That one's over. Oh, then I'm paused too, so let me mute it. Make everybody wait.
I'm falling to pieces.
Oh, here we go.
This year's winner is Custom Satellite from Lewiston, Idaho. Congratulations.
We're not just Dish, we're Jeans Electronics, and we work hard at trying to get our name out there.
When people hear it, they remember it. Millennium.
It's been rough. I mean, I've ate top ramen for many a month, you know. I did it. And look at here, we're nominated for DishNet Retailer of the Year.
The winner of the 2016 Dish Excellence Award for Dish Business is Citywide Cellular.
And he told me that if he won, he had to dance. So I want to see the dance. Come on, come on, come on. All right, all right.
It may sound cliche, man, but you actually got to care about the customer. You can't fake that. You have to genuinely care about the customer.
face of the community. They know exactly who we are as a retailer. We're not just a name. We're not just a logo.
Hello, friends. I hope everyone's doing well. You guys are safe, spending time with friends and family. Well, welcome to a very special edition of the Dish Excellence Awards. Now, I'm joined today by my co-host, Bobby Fielding, to celebrate our 2019 Dish Excellence nominees, their hard work and their accomplishments.
Amir, I don't know about you, but those videos brought back some awesome memories. We've had a lot of fun announcing our winners at Team Summit every year.
I mean, it's great to see those retailers. I mean, that was going back to 2010 in San Antonio, the first time we actually had the Dish Excellence Awards.
Yeah. So, great memories. I'm honored to be here to share in this celebration. As most of you know, we traditionally recognize our top retailers at Team Summit, but this year we're going to change things up a bit. We're excited for this year's show, and while I can't congratulate you, our nominees in person, we still want to know that we're very proud of you and how proud you should be of your accomplishments in 2019.
Absolutely. Well said, Bobby. That's one of the things we're best at adapting to change. Dish has and always will challenge the status quo. We have always thrived on change because it is an opportunity to learn, to grow, to build something newer, bigger, and better than it was before.
As a company, our vision to change the way the world communicates. Many of you have been with us since the beginning. You've changed along with us over the years, from the Big Dish days to where we are today, and yet the ride's not over yet. Next up is our journey into wireless. But right now, we're going to talk about this year's Dish Excellence nominees.
And you know, this is the 11th consecutive year we've had the Dish Excellence Awards. And we recognize our top full-service, Latino, and commercial retailers, as well as our Dish Cares Ambassador of the Year. And for the first time ever, we're introducing the new category of Smart Home Retailer of the Year.
Yep. And as always, we have a great list of nominees who really stepped up last year. Let's kick things off with our Dish Cares Ambassador of the Year award. And before we do, I want to show everybody what's at stake here. Look at this fancy award we got, Amir.
It's heavy. Actually, well done. Whoever picked this award, I approve.
All right, so great looking award. Now let's start giving some out. So it's no surprise that you have all been proud Dish ambassadors for many years. You support your local communities. You show true selflessness and dedication by creating and supporting charitable initiatives. Dish Cares is a way for us to recognize those of you who truly make a difference. So with that said, the nominees for Dish Cares Ambassador of the Year are
Today's Television from Puerto Rico, Microcom, Anchorage, Alaska, and World of Wireless, Fort Smith, Arkansas.
And the winner is Today's Television. So Today's Television over the last year had 7 sponsorships, primarily with the Boys and Girls Clubs, 7 volunteering events with over 280 volunteer hours, and 9 donation drives. But that doesn't tell it all. If you really look back at the year, their team was super involved in the community. Obviously, Puerto Rico has had to deal with a lot over the last year, and they were out there withstanding everything that they were up against and really putting the best effort to help everyone in their market. So Today's has been part of the Puerto Rican community for almost 4 decades now, and with the community being so good to them all these years, for Today's, giving back is the least they could do.
You know, my relationship, I don't know if you know this, goes back to like 1993 with Chris and Randy, and I'm sure you've been to Puerto Rico. I mean, I remember going down there, spending time with them in San Juan and then in Rincon. I mean, just a great family atmosphere. They do so much for the island, you know, and they've been great partners with us from the C-Band days to obviously here we are, you know, some 27 years later, and they're winning an award.
We are so honored and grateful to receive this nomination for the Dish Cares Ambassador of the Year Award. To be recognized for helping others is a special feeling, and our organization is totally committed to that principle. Once we learned about the Dish Cares program, we learned as much as we could so that we could participate on the islands. Little did we know how instrumental the Dish Cares program would be to serve the residents over the last 3 years to help us weather the storm. We are forever grateful for that support.
For us, it's a must. We feel it is a must to help and give back to our communities that have supported this business and these employees for the last 38 years.
All right, it feels like just the other day I was out in Puerto Rico and celebrating their 30-year anniversary, so it's awesome to see the great recognition for all their hard work, Amir. Dish Cares is something that we are all passionate about, and I'm especially passionate about our next category as well, Smart Home Retailer of the Year. You can't go anywhere these days without hearing about Smart Home, and we've seen a huge demand for products and installation and knew that our retailers could help grow this business. New to the lineup this year, we want to recognize a few retailers who capitalize on this opportunity the most.
And the nominees for Smart Home Retailer of the Year are Dunright Satellite from Bettendorf, Iowa, 4K Satellite, Salt Lake City, Utah, and Northern Home Satellite from Prudenville, Michigan. And the winner?
Dunright Satellite. So Dunright had an amazing $55 in revenue from Smart Home per activation. And in addition, he really used the Smart Home category to drive connectivity, and he had over 73% of his dish receivers connected to make sure the technologies work well together. Kelly is an avid social media guy. He's been driving a lot of creative markets there, and he actually even went last year and invested in a Smart Home RV that he fully decked out with all of the Google Nest products to take it on the road and show people how to use Smart Home. So when it comes to taking full advantage of Smart Home, Kelly has it figured out. He's recognized a great opportunity and went after 100%.
One of the reasons that I'm successful, that I was successful in 2019, is we all know that a lot of people, less people are going out and shopping and going out and going into retail stores. So that's why I put this thing together, because if I can't bring people into my store, I'm going to bring my store to people. So this has everything. This has a Nest doorbell, has a Nest IQ cam on the back, has a Nest IQ cam on the inside. It has dish on it. It has a Hopper 3 in it. Has internet. It has a Google Wi-Fi in it, so I have great coverage on the internet. I fought it for a minute. I didn't want to do the smart home stuff, but the more I looked at it as an opportunity, and then I just jumped in on it, man.
Honestly, it's no surprise to us that Kelly went all in on Smart Home. That's how he's been approaching his business since day one. The name Dunright couldn't be more appropriate. The guy does a little bit of everything, and I mean everything.
He's a character.
Oh my God.
You know, I remember a couple years ago at Team Summit, he came to us and he said, I think I'm going to figure this out. You know, and it actually didn't start, you know, just automatically. And he's thought about it. He would call us and say, what about, you know, if I go into these markets and do this or do that? You know, always coming up with ideas, which is really cool. So, you know, well-deserved and great job, you know, to the entire team there.
Yep. Congratulations, Kelly. Thanks for being super proactive to drive that business.
You know, and I really love the smart home stuff. So much opportunity there. You know, our next category is really no different. You know, we made our business what it is today by exploring untapped opportunities. And when I drive by a hotel, a restaurant, a corporate building, a dentist's office, I think of who is their TV provider. And I bet every retailer in this next category thinks the exact same thing. They see the opportunities and the benefits of a dish in a commercial application. Whether it's a small office or a company contract with multiple buildings and locations, taking advantage of what Dish Business has to offer is something the following retailers have embraced with great success.
The nominees for Commercial Retailer of the Year are Millennium Satellite from Locust Fork, Alabama, Sky High Marketing in Roseville, California, and Young Ideas from Wills Point, Texas.
And the winner is Sky High Marketing, Tom Nelson. So let me give a little facts here. 1,610 bulk drops, 24 public, private, and single dish solution activations. And Tom manages over 500 commercial bulk properties, majority of them are hotels. So tremendous job, well deserved. You know, and Tom's a guy who's been all in on the commercial side of the dish business. In particular, he focuses on hotels, like I said, and that's been his bread and butter for almost 20 years. And the secret to his success isn't really all that complicated. I mean, you have a great relationship with him during your days in Sacramento.
Yeah, I mean, I've known Tom for almost 18 years, and you know, my memories of Tom revolve around him being the first person in the office every single day to pick up product, and typically showing up with a box of donuts to bribe our warehouse to make sure his order got picked first.
My question is, how many times did you go golfing with him during the weekdays instead of working?
Well,
Because these are rumors that I've heard.
I will say that even on the golf course, we accomplished a lot of business. But Tom, if I knew that I needed to meet with someone on a Tuesday or Wednesday, I could usually squeeze in a round of golf.
Our strategies on hotels have been go out there, give them a fair bid, knowing we get residuals on them. And then when we do acquire them, we service them. That's the key component in hotels. Once you're out there doing hotels, word of mouth spreads on the service. If they have a room down, they're not making any money. If you're keeping all your hotel service quickly, and that'll grow your business substantially. It's worked for me over almost 20 years now.
Wow, as Tom said, it really is that simple. Congrats to Tom. It's great to see someone I know so long win such a big award, so great job, Tom. Now I think it's time to change it up a bit and talk about Dish Latino. So 2019 was a great year for Dish Latino and many of our retailers. We launched Voice in Spanish and strengthened our position as a leader in soccer. We are committed to offer the best in Spanish programming, technology, and value, and keeping Derbez as our spokesperson. Gracias por todo su apoyo y esfuerzos para crecer nuestro negocio. We thank you for all your support and efforts growing our business.
That was impressive. Sí, muchos gracias. Bobby, do you want to know another phrase I learned? Actually, last night. Here's how it goes. Bobby está perdiendo su pelo.
Ooh. Impressive, Amir.
Why don't you explain to the audience what I actually said?
You know, I think Amir said that I'm losing a little bit of my hair. Sí, pero todos entienden que tengo mucho más pelo que ti, mi jefe.
I actually have no idea what you just said, but let's go ahead and get into the nominees for Latino Retailer of the Year. The nominees are Easy Sat and Wireless, Elgin, Illinois; Sandia Satellite, Albuquerque, New Mexico; and Satellite Latino, Santa Maria, California.
And this year's winner is Satellite Latino. So, Renee with Satellite Latino had 143% yearly activation growth. But what's even more impressive is 90% email attachment and 92% Hopper. We hear a lot of times our Latino customers don't have email or don't have Hopper, but he shows you that it is possible. You know, and you just saw some of the numbers that Satellite Latino put up last year. They had a great 2019, and with that comes from a lot of hard work and doing things the right way.
It means a lot to me. We come from a very small town, Santa Maria, California, and we are successful into our business, and it's a great thing that we were chosen from thousands of retailers out there that are in the market.
And Bobby, you know what's impressed me about Renee the most is a couple of years ago he made a commitment to really putting an effort into building a beautiful storefront. And the photos that you guys have showed me, extremely impressive.
Yeah, it hasn't always been that way, Amir. I remember when I visited Renee the first time in Santa Maria, you know, he was in a lot smaller storefront, didn't quite look so nice, but Renee made a big commitment to his dish business, and the storefront looks beautiful, and I'm really proud of everything he's done. And Renee's lucky enough to live in Santa Maria, beautiful central coast of California, where I got to spend a few years, and it's always great catching up with Renee down there.
Well, your congratulations to all the nominees and the winners so far, but now, Bobby, it's time for the big one, and that is the Retailer of the Year. So tell me, what does that mean to you?
You know, this is the all-in award, right? This is, you're really looking at activation growth, the quality of the business, you're looking at the commitment to Dish versus other product lines, and these retailers have all shown great metrics across the board, great year-over-year growth, beautiful storefronts, and the most important thing to me is they're all super positive, they're proactive. Anything we ask them to do, they'll get behind and try to drive it, whether it's satellite TV, whether it's smart home products, anything that we ask them to do, these retailers have bought in. So without any further ado, the nominees for Retailer of the Year this year are Satellite Central from Norfolk, Nebraska; Big Dog Satellite, Pocatello, Idaho, and Eagle Satellite from Missoula, Montana.
Hey, Bobby, well, I'm going to take the honors here. And the winner is Big Dog Satellite. So congratulations to Brad and his entire team. 17% yearly activation growth, 88% email attachment, that is so important, 89% quality 3 and 4, so they're getting us great customers, and 98% hopper attachment, so the customers are getting the latest technology, the best technology. I mean, great job. You know, we've known Brad forever, and well-deserved.
Yeah, I've actually had the pleasure of meeting Brad almost 14 years ago, and it's great to see how well he's done over such a long period of time, almost 20 years now for Big Dog, from events to commercials, and of course their stores. They're known very well and respected in their communities. They've also been a respected partner of ours for all those years, and it's great to see them take home this honor.
And you know, one of the things I really appreciate about Brad is that every conversation over the years that I've had with him, it's always about coming up with certain ideas on how to improve the business. He's always challenging me in terms of, hey, can you come up with a better promotion? What about this? Or, you know, what about the technology and enhancements to that? I mean, it's amazing. It's just fun to talk to him about all that, you know? So he's always given us ideas on how to grow the business, which helps everyone out.
So I'd say one of the things that really helped us be successful in 2019 was the support and help of DISH. The Premier program has just been awesome to be a part of, and so I want to say thank you to DISH for creating the Premier program and for allowing us to be a part of that. That additional help and support has really helped us develop and grow our business. So all the way from Amir and Bobby down to our David Lund, who works with us on a day-to-day basis. Huge thank you from Big Dog to all of you at DISH. So thank you for your support.
All right, so Brad has been a great representation of our Premier program, and you know, I'm truly proud of how he's embraced that and grown his business. So again, at this point, I want to congratulate all of our nominees and winners. It's a huge accomplishment. We spend months going through all of the different people who we could nominate, so please, you know, congratulate yourself just for being nominated. I think that's a great honor as well. But it is great to be able to recognize all this hard work and dedication year over year.
So Bobby, maybe we could share what our nominees and winners will receive?
Yeah. So to start off, all of our nominees will receive a plaque to display in their showrooms alongside $1,000 in co-op funds. The winners will be receiving a plaque, a trophy, and a grand total of $5,000 in co-op funds, plus the ability to purchase DISH Excellence Awards branded apparel and marketing materials on Brand Drive. And most importantly, a free trip to Team Summit 2021.
Bobby, that's awesome. You know, I was really looking forward to holding this award ceremony in Las Vegas. There's nothing I enjoy more than celebrating our successes together. But I think doing this show is a great way to celebrate each other, given the circumstances.
I definitely agree. I know we both also want to extend a huge thank you to all of our retailers out there representing DISH across America, especially as you've been providing an essential service to our customers who needed their local news and entertainment more than ever in the past few months. It's been an interesting year, to say the least, and a lot has changed.
And more changes are coming with DISH. The future wireless is becoming more and more of a reality every day. And I'm so excited to start visiting everyone again soon and talking about all the opportunities ahead of us. And one last thing I want to really reinforce is that the achievements we are celebrating today are helping to pave the way to limitless possibilities and new opportunities in the future. We couldn't have done it without you, our retailers. Thank you for all that you do.
Right. This was a first for us. Hopefully next year we get to do it on stage and in person, Amir, but I'm honored to actually get to be involved in DISH Excellence Awards this year. So, you know, again, just to wrap up, I'm incredibly proud of all the nominees. 2019 was an awesome year. I know we had a little bit of a downturn over the last few months, but I do truly believe June is the month that turns around. We're having a great start to the month of June. We have some amazing offers in place, and I really hope the retailers take advantage of it over the next few months as we build our business back. But I'm confident our retailers can do it, and we've provided some great offers to help them.
Well said. We have great partners. Our retailers are part of the family, and congratulations to you and your team for really supporting them.
Great. All right, congrats everybody.
thanks for joining, everybody. And thank you all for all the support over the years. And I've got to break this down because here comes my guy that I locked my keys into my RV. So, all right, thanks for joining, and I'll be tuning in later.